Hello everyone, thanks for coming back to my channel. Today we are doing another works in progress video for the month of February. It is staggering to me that we are already in March. It's just flying by this year. Anyway, I am going to do where I am, my progress on everything, and this time I'm going to do it just a tad different because I have a business that I work on the side. I'm also going to include that in my works in progress because that takes up a lot of my time. I think it'll be fun to see how the products are progressing in that too. So the first part of this video is going to be the quilting side and what I'm just doing in that area. So if you just want to see that, then at the end of this first segment, you can just stop watching. But if you're interested in seeing the other part of my works in progress, then by all means, just keep on watching. So if you're interested, stick around. I've added a few more works in progress for my quilting. I'm not sure if I'm just a glutton for punishment or I feel like if I chug away at projects a little bit at a time, then in a couple months, I am surprised always at how much progress I've made. If I work on one project at a time, I tend to get bored with that. I tend to like variety, and I also tend to work slower if I do that. If I'm switching projects and keeping it fresh, then I tend to work better. You might think when we go through these works in progress that I have too many things going, or you might think that I don't have as many things going as you do. But that's the fun of watching these works in progress of other people. So the first project that I have mentioned that I use these bins. Probably a lot of you do something very similar. I try to tape something on the front of it that shows what this project is about, if there's any dates, things like that, sizes, just so that I can have all that information at my fingertips. This is Jessica Dayan's block of the week. And I was really interested in doing one of her projects. She is an excellent instructor, I think. I am not doing the large quilt, but I opted to do the small one. If you look right here, the small throw is 63.5 by 63.5. She has 16 blocks in this block of the week, but one I've chosen only takes 9 blocks. I'm somewhat considering putting 3 more blocks in this. I'll show you the blocks I finished here in just a second. I'm thinking about making it a little bigger, but she's got a week here that says sashing and center assembly and pieced border. I think I might wait and see how all of that plays out before I make my decision, but I have been printing out some more of the blocks if I want to add to it. As of right now, I have already completed the 9 blocks, and I have shown you this before, but this is my backing for it. I am just keeping that with this. And let me show you the quilt. It's hanging up on my design board. Here's the 9 blocks that I've already done. I'll wait and see whether or not I want to add 3 more to it. If I add 3 more to it, I'm just going to have to tweak the pattern because she has the option of a small, which is 9 block, and then her next option is a large throw, and it takes 16 blocks, and then the queen or the king takes 30 blocks. She doesn't really have one with 12 blocks, but that's okay. We can always tweak those things and make them work. I am waiting to see when the sashing comes out to make that decision. Here's my next stack. I have finished this quilt top. I absolutely love it. I have not gotten around to quilting it yet. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is another 9 block quilt top. I need to try to finish that this next month. I have a backing for it right here, all ready to go. Just need to make time to quilt that. And then I am still waiting. If you saw last month's works in progress, this is a Valentine's Day quilt. I thought maybe I could get motivated to do it by Valentine's Day. Did not happen. So when I quilt this one, I'm going to quilt the Valentine's Day also. This is my Erica Arndt 2026 sew along with her. She has released the February block, getting ready to release the March. She's doing a red, white, and blue. I am not. Let me show you the 2 blocks that I have done. This is the first block that I did. This is February's block. I think it's so cute with the little pinwheel in the middle. We are on track with this quilt along. This is one that I added I had forgotten that I had signed up for this. I rarely do this, but I thought it was really cute and I wanted to give it a shot. But this is from Keepsake Fabric. This is a very quick sew along. And this is the Floral Leaf Block of the Month quilt. It's gonna go pretty quick because you sew 4 blocks a month. This is an eight month block of the month. You sew 4 in each month, 4 in this month, 4 in this month, 4 in this month, 4 in this month, and then you come down to month 8, which is binding and finishing. I have done 4 blocks and they look like this, which I think are very cute. I love it. Here's my 1, 2, 3, 4, and I am really enjoying that. Of course, they send the fabric and everything. That is one of the things that I love the most about these, the ones when you sign up at a quilt shop, because they just send everything that you need. This particular one sent everything. This is a 66 by 66, and it features the Chicken Scratch Basics by Charmisa Horton, I guess is how you say her name. They send all of the pattern for you, they just don't send the fabric. So we're on track with that. This is my Quilting Life with Sherry McConnell. It's a block of the month, the first Monday of each month. I have already done March. I'm using a Tilda fabric for this. It's so far, I'm not loving my fabric choice in this, but I think, well, I'm just gonna go with it. Let me show you what I have worked on so far. This was the first block. This was the second block, which I like the most so far. Because the fabric's so busy to me, I like it when there's a lot of cream that kind of splits that up. But I like this block. And this was March's. We'll see how I like it in the end. It's always fun to do something out of your comfort zone that you wouldn't choose, something that challenges your likes and dislikes, and in the end I might actually love it. I did a video on my Dresden start of my quilt. This is my first block. I have 12 blocks to make, so I have 11 more. I have not done any more on that, but I am going to try to make a block every month. Okay, last month I forgot to show you this one quilt that I've been working on for, I don't know, a year. It was a block of the month. It was the only other one that I really purchased from a quilting company. I just totally lost interest in it. It's got a lot of components to it, and just needed a break from it. But that's why I didn't put it in last month's video, because I totally forgot it. And I remembered it this month and thought, oh my gosh, I gotta get that out and put that in my works in progress. So here it is. It's a little bit of a disaster here because I received in the mail the blocks of the month. I think it's gonna be beautiful when it's finished, but it's a lot for me. So it's got 10 months, and then it's got the piecing of putting everything together. So that's going to be a little bit of a challenge also. It's called the Aviary. I don't know if any of you all have done this quilt. Please share. So this is from Shabby Fabrics, and it's a felt backing. Here is actually the backing that came in, and it says this is a black background, and it comes with all of this embroidery right here. It's got some hand embroidery, and it's an applique quilt. I have done 4 blocks. I'm in the middle of working on block 5. Let me show you what I've done, and then you can see. I do not remember. I could look it back up in the paperwork, but I'm just going to show you the blocks in any order. Here is one block. You can see I don't hand embroider all of it. You can see that I machine stitched these appliques on. Except for I hand embroidered the wing and the feet and the eye. I think it turns out beautiful, but it takes a while to do it. This is another block. They're all different sizes, which is very fun. This one I hand embroidered the leaf stems and the flowers and the feet and the wings. It was a lot more work. I don't mind doing it. I just have more of an issue of time. Here's another block. This one has all of these French knots up here, and then the leaves I did hand stitching on that, and the tail and the wings. And they had a Facebook group, and some of these people were just so talented. This is my first time doing this kind of quilt. I actually love applique, and I do it a lot on t-shirts that I sell. I would like to try another quilt that did this, but I just have to kind of space them out. This one had so much. I think this was week block 1. It had a lot of hand embroidery. I embroidered around the cherries or the berries and the leaves and the wings and everything. I am in the middle of block 5, which looks like this. I have placed the applique and ironed it on, and I'm ready for that hand embroidery, which is the place that I got stuck at. But now that I have got this back out, I am going to start working back on this and just slowly making my progress. Since I have it all here, I will just continue to make progress. I'm ready to start working on it again. I'd like to have this finished by the holiday so that I can hang it on a wall. I think it would be a very wonderful like Christmas hanging on the wall. And the last quilt, I finished a memory quilt for a customer this month, and I put a video out on that. I will put a picture of that up here. I also finished a baby quilt for a customer this month, and I will put that picture up here also. And then I finished this quilt in a day. I have a video for that I'll link below. And if you haven't seen that, that's this quilt right here. It's kind of a Valentine's, well, at least it's a heart quilt. I don't know if you can see all of that, but it gives you a picture of what it is. I really ended up loving making this quilt, and the end result here is my backing with an extra block and these strips, which I enjoy doing. I enjoy doing different things on the back. I've kind of been in this making a strip and an extra block. The last quilt that I made this month is the Liberty flag quilt. I did a similar stripping on the back with an extra block. It's a 250th commemorative quilt. I'm going to put a picture of it up above too, because it is currently packed up and ready to go to market. I think that's all of my quilting projects. I am going to get started with all this, what I call small series projects that I have made this month. If you're interested in any of the small series projects, a lot of these are the ones that I take to market with me and I sell on my Etsy shop and my website. You can check those out in the link below if you're interested. I have a market in a week and a half. It's the first market of the year for me, but then I have like 6 markets just pretty much in the next couple of months back to back. And so I've been trying very diligently to work on new projects, make prototypes, and I'm starting to get them listed on Etsy, and I'm about to do some launches with some of these projects. One of the projects I've been working on are t-shirts. I have not finished these, so these are in process, but this is one. This is that applique that I mentioned before. This one says pray, and I still have to stitch it on. I have a couple variations of it, and here's one in navy blue. And then here is another applique that I'm working on. It says Jesus, and once again, I have not zigzag stitched that. I have that same shirt in a white version. And then here's a USA that I have not finished either. I'm gonna take you downstairs and show you the rest of these in just a second. I've changed my location. Every time I'm getting ready to do a markup, I do a mock-up market in my garage, the way that I want to display it, and everything that I need so that it goes smoothly when we get there. That's where I'm going to show you these projects. I've made some bookmarks that have these really cute sayings on them, and I really like that. I think that turned out really cute, and they're fun little bookmarks. I have also been making sunglass cases. I really like these because I like the angle zip, and they have a cute fabric inside, and I put a little D-ring on the side so they can hook onto your keychain so you don't lose your sunglasses, which we've all done. I make journals, which I will be putting on Etsy. I usually just sell them in market, but I'm going to do that. This is an example of a fabric colored journal. They have very high quality journals inside of them, and they're like a black faux leather. This one, I put a saying on it. This is just some examples of ones that I have been making. I just made 7 more because I had run out in my market. I love them because they have a coordinating fabric inside. I showed you this basket that I made. I love it with the leather handles, and it's very big, and so I made a video on this and how to put these riveted handles on. So I will put those links below. I made this patriotic pillow, and I used Moda's free pattern. I have a video for that. That's another small project series. Here's another t-shirt. This is a finished one with the zigzag stitching on it. It's so cute. I love it so much. This will be for sale in my Etsy shop. That is another t-shirt that I made. It is a flag pattern. So cute. I have made these hats. You can see the flag on the front of it. Here's a denim one that you can see close up, which I just love them. They're so cute. And here's some other hats that I have made this month. The red one says choose joy. The black one is a trucker hat and it says she is strong. This one says dog kisses fix everything, which we all know is true. I have made some small boxy bags and I have been enjoying making that size of it because I have the large and I have a medium and now I have a small. This is a picture of the Liberty flag that I had made. It's hung up. And this is the back. That's all that I worked on in the month of February. I'm excited to move on to the month of March. Be expecting a video on the market that we're going to and seeing how that turns out. I will be seeing you in the next video. Please like and subscribe and God bless you.